3 hours after he released a new video about the communal atmosphere despite an embargo from the court, Telangana BJP MLA KT Rama Rao has been arrested again. This after he got bail on Tuesday in a case over remarks on Prophet Muhammad. Uma Sudhir joining us with the latest on that story. Uma, he's made several remarks after that. What are we hearing at this point? What is the rearrest for and what happens now?
Ankita, the Hyderabad police has taken a very stringent view of Raja Singh's comments, not just in the recent past, but over several years. And that's why they have used the provisions of the stringent Preventive Detention Act, which really means that sources are telling me that he could be in jail for as long as 1 year and at least for 3 months is what the police sources are hoping for at least. And they are in fact quoting that he has been making these kind of inflammatory, controversial comments which can invoke fear in people, and because of which people have been living in anxiety. There have been communal disturbances, shops have been closed, businesses have been affected, meaning to say that public order has been disrupted because of the various comments that he's been making. And they say that there have been as many as 101 cases against Raja Singh from 2004 onwards, out of which 18 are of communally sensitive nature, meaning for cases of causing communal disturbances. Under the Preventive Detention Act, what happens is, just in the recent past, if you have had 3 such cases, then the police is entitled to in fact invoke this act. And today what happened was, not just in the recent case in which he was sent away on Tuesday morning, he was very dramatically arrested after that video that he put out, and there were protests all over Hyderabad. And by evening, when he was taken to court, he was not allowed to be going to jail. The court in fact said that the police had failed to issue a mandatory notice under 41A of the CRPC, because of which he cannot be sent to jail. And today the police in fact has sent notices in 2 other cases, and that was in February and in April. 41A CRPC notices have been sent. They have also gone to the High Court asking for the ACMM order of Tuesday to be struck down, and therefore they seem to be taking a rather severe view of Raja Singh, because not just prior to his arrest, but even after his being released, and even last night when there was heavy police deployment, there was a lot of disturbance in the old city areas. There was stone pelting, there was effigy burning, there was sloganeering. And what the police also told me is that subsequent to the arrest of Raja Singh, they very much intend to take action against those people who were raising slogans which called for the beheading of someone like Raja Singh. They in fact took his name and said that he should be beheaded for making the kind of video that he did, which was derogatory for Prophet Muhammad. So Raja Singh himself, even before his arrest, as you rightly mentioned, had put out in fact videos, even though the court said that he should not be talking to the media. He put out videos in which he blamed KT Rama Rao and the Home Minister for having allowed Munawar Farooqi's comedy show in Hyderabad, which he says is the reason why the communal disturbances have happened.